I think when we use the word consent, and as a person whose English is my second language, sometimes there are words where there is a specific meaning, maybe because it's a translation or because it brings up a certain emotional reaction. I think consent usually goes along with sexual consent. And I think we often forget that we actually consent every time we download an application on our phone, every time we go to the bank and we sign 6 pages of small print that we don't read. Those are all situations of consent. And it's effectively giving to agree in an opinion or a sentiment. We're of the same mind. We concur. Those are all areas of definitions of consent. And so it's really voluntarily giving permission to whatever act is in front of us. I agree for the bank to be able to pull my credit score, right? To be able to get a credit card. That's a form of consent. Now, when we look at consent as it relates to engaging in sexual activity, that's where I look to when I am working with kiddos with complex profiles or extensive support needs, because consent's supposed to be, if we're talking about sexual activity, freely given. It has to be an enthusiastic yes. It has to be ongoing. It has to be continuously discussed, and it can be taken away at any time, right? So if I am working with a student with extensive support needs, I have to consistently ask whether or not I can continue touching them or move their mobility aids, or if I can provide them with personal care, right? Because our more complex kiddos rely on adults to oftentimes to the basic self-care needs, right? Such as toileting or getting dressed. And if I, as an adult, providing this service or providing this support, asked once, and I told them I'm going to be, taking you to the toilet and support you in toileting, and then I don't ever ask again, I'm effectively trespassing on their bodies and their beings and their autonomy. So I think when I'm looking at consent, it is consistent opportunities for communication between two people to agree in one act of whatever that is.